Are we on? Are we on? I think yeah, we are. Okay. So, I'm actually really excited right now because I successfully created a cushion for myself, right? And with that, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm in a nice state, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and there's less pressure, but there's still a flow. There's still a rhythm, and honestly, I'm kind of really feeling the vibes. So, with that being said, we're going to get a reading in. We're going to move forward. As I said, we're a bit ahead of schedule, but at the same time, everything is appropriate for right now. Is that the theme of the read? I have no freaking clue, and also don't know why we're all fuzzy. Maybe that's how we're feeling inside. You feel me? Like, fuzz it up. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anywho, let's get a reading in. Let's see what's good and going on in the ether. I lost my clicker like a week ago. Washed my clothes. Moved my bed a little bit. Not completely. Moved my bed a little bit. What else did I do? I cleaned. I organized. I dusted. So I normally when I do those things, things pop up, but nothing. So I don't know if we're gonna have to like go deeper. Pause because some of you guys are nasty McNasties. All right, we're gonna we may have to work harder in order to get what we're looking for in this reading. This is interesting. This is interesting. I don't know if I'm liking the prerequisite or if I'm liking the prerequisite. Anywho, you know that we're blessed and highly favored, meaning no weapon formed shall prosper. And with that being said, we're gonna give all the praise to the Most High. Oui. Bonjour. Just kidding. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, so influence in the read, a minute 47 on the clock. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, somebody got a problem. As you can see, they have a bit of a blockage, but they seem to be gathering it all to themselves. They seem to be handling it on their own, and they're like, you know what? One more wand is all I can do, and that begins a brand new set. There's nothing else with this one we can do. But dividing that, grabbing my attention, we have 2 of wands. Is somebody possibly a feminine energy trying to figure out what to do, and she got a problem on her hands? I don't know. I'm hearing get her done. Get her done. If you know, then you know. If not, you're probably too young to be chilling with us. So, love and light. Or no, get some culture. We got you. We're millennials around here. We got you. You feel me? We'll teach you something. No, feel me? Okay. All right. Let's relax. We're back. All right. We're back. I'm a little excited because I'm proud of myself. I accomplished something big that I've been talking about, and I actually did it. So, screw you, Matrix. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now, all praise to the Most High. Okay, so as you see, somebody may be moving on from a broken heart, a bad, painful situation. As you see the little black stuff just seeping out of that space. Ew. We're just gonna leave that there. But that wasn't intentional for us to see. So it looks like we had a little bit of the background. Feeling a little bit of High Priestess vibes. 2 of Pentacles on the table. In the upright. Managing. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul, but at the end of the day, everything is cool. Everything's moving. Everything is flowing. All right, we have somebody who's very much popping in her own lane, the Queen of Pentacles. Very humble, very devoted, very much loyal. As you can see, she's extremely fertile at this time because we already know everything she touches turns to gold. But with the bunny there, we may have some bunnies coming forth. Anywho, very fertile energy, and it looks like she's truly focusing on her craft or whatever that is she's bringing to fruition. And then she was paired with the 9 of Pentacles. So she may be single, she is single, maybe somebody's thinking about, or she's going back and forth about the idea of possibly being single and coming from a committed situation. We did kind of see that go down, right? So we don't know. We're just gonna rock out. We're just gonna rock out, right? Was that a tower? I didn't see what it was. Ooh. Alright, so here's the juggling act. Do I commit or do I not? Okay, we have we have a masculine energy. King of Pentacles. Alright, he seems to be focused on his pentacle as well. Alright, now they're very good, devoted, loyal, grounded, great leader. Alright, okay, this is wonderful. Okay. Okay, so are these the opposite sides of the coins right now? I'm not really sure. This is interesting. Ooh. Oh, and we're not gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I was feeling it, but we're not gonna do it. All right. I second guessed it. Oh, God's like, no, you didn't, baby. No, you didn't. All right, there we go. Ooh. Oh God. All right, so this is the background noise. Let's talk about that in a little bit. All right, let's. Oh my God, this is messy, messy. What the freak have we been doing? What the freak have we been doing? It was just copacetic. It was smooth. You feel me? The DFs were messing up, and now all of a sudden, now the DF is switching up and changing things. Where have we been? We'll talk about that another time. All right. Okay. Clearly, communication is basically emotionless at this time. Very much straightforward to the point. All right, could be blunt. All right, but very direct communication, which I can appreciate. But if you're not that type of energy, it can be rather intimidating. All right, so stoic energy, but I personally love the King of Swords. He sees through everything, and he's not about the nonsense. Great with making decisions, not as smooth as the Queen of Swords, because you know the emotions do matter. But oh God, so here we are with the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords, doubling down with the threes. Okay, cool. All right, waiting for this third-party situation, waiting for some sort of heartbreak. Wait. I don't know why you would want to anticipate that, but here we go. Let's talk about it. Possibly a missed opportunity with Four Cups. Okay, all right, we're seeing you. Hold on, let's move that over. All right, possibly a missed opportunity with Four Cups. All right, okay, then here we go. All right, but you want to fight for this. You want to fight for it, make it work. Now, we've seen the 10 Wands, the tussle going down and all that. All right, okay, hold on. What's this? King of Swords. Oh, you may want to give to this energy. That changed the motive. Thank you, Spirit. I needed that. All right, anyway, so there may be a missed opportunity, possibly. You're over here debating how to go about this situation. All right, now you could continue moving in the direction that you're moving, but you have a perfect match on the opposite side. Let's proceed. There we go. Ooh, you want to be an Empress. You're ready to step up. You don't want to miss that opportunity yet, you know? Ooh, a higher calling. That was all with the cards, not me. But, feel me? But so yeah, so here we are. We got the Most High, marriage, possibly. We got an Empress in full form. And here you are lurking around, collecting information, trying to figure things out. All right, now it's also solo energy, which doubles down with that Nine of Pentacles energy. You'll never tell. But you got a friend named Ish, so I'm going to pull it out of you. I already knew this was going to be difficult. We spoke of it in the beginning. So, let's see what we got. King of Swords, you're trying to keep it quiet. You're trying to keep it to yourself. But my question is, what is it? We see what you're observing. We see that you want to give. All right, you see that you clearly have noticed that this energy is very much grounded, is very much devoted, is very much dedicated, right? You notice how stable that this energy is. You notice that they're possibly a great leader, good. I wanted to say good with communication. Though he's a King of Pentacles, maybe it's because he's a business, relationships, and you have to, I don't know, but you do have to converse in order to be successful in those areas. But there's no sword game here. He's just a grounded man, grounded masculine. All right, gotta switch it up. All right. So here we are with the feminine. She's wanting to fulfill this full set. Again, she's worried about missing this opportunity. She wants to be a full-blown Empress. All right, she's honestly looking for marriage. Oh, choices. What's it going to be? Could also be that this is soulmate energy. There's some sort of soulmate recognition between the two. It looks like the masculine's looking towards the feminine's looking towards the divine orchestration of the angels. Correct. I said what I said. All right. So this is cool. This is true. This is true of my story. I don't know about yours, but this is true of my story. Because I don't be paying attention to the angels. I'll be like, what she doing? Nah, you ain't telling me nothing. Right? So, yeah, this is true. We're locked in. Ooh, are we leaving this situation out in the cold? Now, it went like this and then it landed like that. Ooh, we're going to take it in the upright. Oh, is this commitment being left out? Is she making a choice in order to fulfill this 10 of Pentacles elsewhere with another energy? Because honestly, I'm going to be real. They could be committed to each other in that King of Swords. Ooh, that's supposed to be the King of Swords. With the King of Swords, there's no communication and there's a separation between the two. But with the Four of Pentacles, it's saying, look, no. No. I don't know, friend. Oh, I'm sorry. I sound like I'm talking to my best friend. Oh, anxiety. What's going on? What is going on? Nine of Swords, anxiety, reoccurring thoughts and fears playing back to back to back to back to back. Maybe there's some conversation that went down or has to. What is going on in the etherhood? Everything's fine. We're going to finish this part right here, because I'm missing some pieces, so we're about to get to it. Alright. Let's figure this out real quick. Maybe it's because my music's not playing, it's a little more difficult. Alright, anywho. It looks like there is a pause, right? We have this divine feminine who's doing some soul searching, figuring things out. She's looking for a true partner, a true partnership, a true commitment, a true, I forget what it's called, counterpart. There you go, boom, my bad. Don't judge my life, man, don't judge my life. She's looking for her counterpart. Now with that, there's a decision to make, alright? She's already a Nine of Pentacles on her own, and she's honestly, truly just looking for commitment. So where's this commitment going to come from? It looks like she's doing a juggling act, a game with this King of Pentacles energy, she's honestly debating on leaving him out in the cold. But she's having some things play back to back, and it's just not happening well. On the other hand, she will be successful. She will be victorious, right, in the path that she actually does want. But with that, she has to sacrifice something. She has to give something up. And then here comes that 10 swords, which we'll just put that right there because it kind of makes sense. Right? Because the only reason that the Nine of Swords is there is because she's unaware that everything will be fine in the end. Alright, so we have an energy, a feminine energy, who is choosing, who is being forced to stand in her power and make the appropriate decision with which soulmate, which counterpart she will move forward with. Whew. I don't like to say this, but I'm going to say this. Only because my friend could be, but you do know the Empress is pregnant, so she may be kind of trying to, I'm just putting that out there. Not saying that's my people's, but some people's. Proceeding. Alright, so here we go. Bit of collaborative efforts. Alright, somebody wants to take a leap of faith. This is being kept from me. He's my best friend in all this. This is interesting. 8 of Cups. So here we are. We got her walking away from something, clearly closing out a cycle. Alright, but she's moving forward with the swiftness, with the Knight of Swords. I didn't actually see what that is, but we'll get into it. Alright, so here she's collaborating. She's working with the team. Alright, she's trying to make this thing come together. She's going to take a leap of faith. Eventually, she's just going to jump in the direction that she, wishes to land. But they're working quietly as of now. Alright, so only the people who are in cahoots can know what's going on with that. Okay? Don't worry. Everything will play out appropriately. The scales will be balanced. She will then have an opportunity to go after she closes out this cycle. So, very good. Very good. I'm not sure if she's actually aware of what's going on, but very powerful, potent energy right here. I love that. High Priestess and the Hermit. Okay? The Hermit, I personally would feel, or the Hierophant, either of the two, as a perfect counterpart for the High Priestess. This would be 5D masculine, 5D divine feminine, but if we're in the actual act of practicing, it'd be the Hermit. I mean, I guess you could be like a preacher, but realistically, we're not about that life. So I don't know. Genocide. Oh, on the table. 4 of Pentacles. So somebody's being held back from. Alright, okay. Ooh. Maybe there was a third party energy here. Definitely some pain and heartbreak kept popping up. And it's like, after enough time, you really can't take that much more of it. 7 of Wands, bottom of the deck. Ooh. Ooh. I ain't bring her out. I did not bring her out. She's good at making decisions, but that don't mean I want to talk to her. 6. Okay, so she is making decisions. Who she wants to give to. Hold up, one more. And then come back around to doubling down with the 6s and the Death. Oh my goodness. Is she coming back as Shakti? Is this what this is? Is this what this is? I think this is. You know what? I'm gonna leave this alone. she's coming back as Shakti. She's making a true decision and moving forward in her truth. She's transforming into her appropriate role and her appropriate self. So the choice of the soulmate that she picks, will determine the type of empress that he gets. Or, you know. Because I don't know if you guys are aware. How much time are we at? My bad, a little clicker thing popped up here. Boom. 15, or plenty of time. 15 minutes in. Alright, so, Lord Shiva and Priya, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you say her name. She was in love with him, she was in love with him, but with Lord Shiva, he was radical, he was himself, he was free, he had tattoos, he had the dreadlocks, you know, he was out there with nature, with the wolves. I say the wolves, but I don't know if it's actually the wolves. But he was just out there doing his thing, being truly rebellious and being radical and being who he truly, you know, his godly form, you feel me? That's who he was, Lord Shiva, you feel me? So, Priya, I believe she was a princess. She came from a family that had lots of money and, like, you know, status and all this great stuff, but they would never accept him. They shunned him and looked down on him. So he left and he went off to his cave to live and do his thing and everything. And the truth is, like, I believe before she went through the fire, she came up there every single day with an offering, if I'm not mistaken. And he never even turned, never even looked. But as soon as she came back, and she literally went through the fire, she came back as Shakti, right? Same being transformed into Shakti. That's when the love story and the everything happened. Now, yeah, she's a little extreme, but she's supposed to be his counterpart, right? So, wow, is that what's going down now? She's choosing to be Shakti, because it's not her choosing Lord Shiva, because she already chose him before anything. She had to choose herself before he could accept her. Sound familiar? Feel me? So, that's what this looks like is happening. Is there anything else? Because I'm about done with this reading. This was beautiful. Exactly. She has to choose her happiness. Was truly emotionally fulfilled. So she has the status and the wealth and all of that, yes, but in order to become Shakti, you have to follow your emotions, right? Your emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, what's going to keep you going. And she's learning that. She's learning that possibly by watching from a distance, possibly by watching Lord Shiva from a distance, right? That's how she learned who she may or may not be, how to walk freely and be beautiful. Oh, we exposed something. Surprise. That's the truth. Oh, we may have communication coming in. I'm not ready for that. But we may have communication coming in. And a new beginning. That I'm ready for. The relationship, the new beginning. But communication? Oh, Lord. Oh. My ice melted at the same time? Really? Oh, man. All right, 18:30. We have plenty of time. All right, so maybe somebody's really thinking about this, or maybe... Hold on, where am I feeling it at? Feeling it here. Really thinking about this. This news. Ooh. I would like to know who... Did we do a prayer? I don't think we did. Yes, we did. I would like to know who is in this devil Capricorn energy. Us. Yeah, we are. We are. Shout out to Spirit. All praise to the Most High. That's true. I love when Spirit do that to me. Alright, we're obsessive. Whatever. It's true. Relax, chill, think about this. Okay, so we're the one that's in the compulsive energy. Is there anything else you like to put on the table about us, Spirit? Jesus. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Somebody's in their head and nervous about going towards their wish fulfillment, about going towards what they've manifested. That's interesting because the sun is a star and then there's a star, so that just makes no sense. It's just a lot of contradictory here. I'm about to call and wake my friend up. Eight of Cups. Ooh, somebody walking and walking away. So in order for them to get to the other side, to get to their wish fulfillment, as we've seen, there must be a sacrifice of the old life. And it looks like they're nervous to reveal and expose this truth, but they do want their wish fulfillment. They can see it very much brightly. They see every other star around, but all they see is that main sun, which seems to be this guy. Alright? Oh, they want to come back around. They're ready to get this wheel moving. OMG, but why the Eight of Cups? What's going on? Yeah, you're fighting it. It's hard. You gotta walk away from it. You don't know what to do. You want happy. You know what? We're still going. Anything else before we wrap this bad boy up? Moving towards calmer waters. Moving towards better days. Ooh, yes. So this divine feminine, this Shakti, made it very clear that I'm moving towards calmer waters. I am determined to have my happily ever after. I'm just going to say this, even if it's with another feminine energy. Now, these are energies. We all embody them. Okay? The Queen of Emotions. I'm not doing this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm about this life. Let's do this. All right, so wow, I gotta keep going. I'm in the cups. I'm in the cups, bro. The fire's in the cups. That's like me. Like you can't deny me. But I gotta keep going. Oh, you're manifesting. Oh, something like maybe a baby. Oh, sadness. You know what? Anything else? Before we get up out of here? You're following your calling. You're doing your work thing, and you've even blocked this King of Swords. You're not even playing house with this guy. You don't want to talk to him. Oh, wow. Or you're working on blocking him out. Oh, this is interesting. King of Cups, or your King of Cups is your happily ever after, but you're fighting it. You'd rather walk away, you loser. Anything else, Spirit? Because I don't got time for this. You're being careful, you're being strategic, but you looking good though, bro. Look at you. I see you sneaking out the woods in some hills. Who does that? Come on, skin all exposed when clearly you feel me, you're walking into the wilderness. There could be ticks. Like, that's not a bueno. You gotta be more strategic. Like, we have thinkers that think critically, and all they do is processing. Think critically. All right. Oh, and here you are being careful with how you come forward, letting your emperor know that, yes, I would like to pursue you romantically. Notice it's not the page. And I want a little bit of that wand. Action. Message. Oh, that's interesting. That was gangsta. Mic drop. That Spirit did that, yo. I can't. Really to say this was a dope reading. I don't even know what the title is. This is interesting. To give up or to move forward, to become Shakti or to remain in your Priya energy. Oh my goodness, what do we title this? Love and light. Let's get out of here.